Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I posted this video because I did a master study, finally. I kept watching videos of other artists here on YouTube saying that you should really do a master study. Can't speak. And I'm gonna be honest, at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I kept saying that, and I wasn't, how you say that, I wasn't skeptical, but I kept putting it on the side, like, oh well, it's not urgent, you know. And the other day I was like, okay, I had this small canvas laying around, and I really wanted to try this self-portrait by John Singer Sargent, because I've already tried it. I already tried to paint it in my sketchbook, and I was frustrated with how it came out in my sketchbook. I've done a pretty bad job, so I didn't want it to stay on a quote-unquote failure, and I was like, you know what, this is going to be good practice, practice portraits and in the same time practice a master study. So the other day I started by painting it, and actually I had lots of fun, and boy, when they say that you learn so much by painting a master study, this is so true. Like, I haven't realized how much you learn. Of course, it's not like you would expect learning like you would learn in a class, but for example, when I'm painting that right now, I'm trying to pick up the right color shades, the right values, and I have a big problems with values with light and shadows. This is one of my biggest weaknesses, so I really need to work on that, and this helped me by doing that. And also colors, when I really feel like when you do a master study, you look at the painting with a complete different eye, because you have to look at the details. I mean, when you look at a painting in general, you also have to look at the details, but now you have to pick up almost the exact same color shade. And you notice, for example, when I'm painting the face right now, I'm like, well, this is a bit more red, this is a bit more pink, this is a bit more white, this skin tone right here on this exact spot is a little bit more on the yellow side, and it's all details like that. And later in the video, especially with the hair, like the beard and the hair is when I noticed it the most, because when you look at the painting, you're like, yeah, his beard is a bit more light than his hair. So you're like, yeah, whatever. And then when you look at the beard, you notice they are not only brown shades, but they're gray shades as well. And in the hair too, you think, well, his hair is black. But when you paint it, you really don't want to add only black to the hair. You have to add a bit more dark gray, sometimes a bit more brown, to really make the shadows and everything. And also, what I really liked about it was that you're able to take your time. You do not have to rush anything. For this whole video that you see, it took me an hour and a half to do it, but it's not finished. I'm warning you. I'm not gonna finish this painting in this video, and it's okay. I don't want to rush. And on the same hand, I'm gonna talk about how to go past the ugly stage. And I'm not at the ugly stage now, but at the end of the video I'm gonna be. And my best advice, honestly, what I've been doing for a little while now, and this is what works best for me, is just taking a break, or if you need, even just stopping everything completely. Like, you think this is going nowhere, and just put your paintbrushes away, take a break, like have a drink, have a snack, oh no, and when you come back, you still feel like, ugh, it's ugly and this is a mess, I want to stop, then stop. Don't force yourself, and come back the next morning or even a week later. Now it has been, I don't know, but almost a week since I've left the painting. Of course I had to clean my brushes and all, but for now, the painting is just standing in front of me and it's okay. For now, I don't want to pick up the paintbrushes, and I know me, this is gonna happen. For example, one night when I'm doing something else, I'm gonna look at it and I'm like, damn, now I know what's wrong. I need to fix this ASAP. And I know me, I'm gonna pick up the brushes and start doing it. Continue the painting, and then it'll be finished. But for now, I don't have this this thing that's oh, I have to finish it right now. No, it's okay. I don't put pressure. I try not to put too much pressure on me, because we are artists. We are artists. We are already very stressed by the state of the world and our state in general, as we may not have a stable income, or sometimes no income at all. For example, I don't have any income from my art yet, but that's a goal of mine. So yeah, I'm not gonna stress this out. This is gonna work, right? So yeah, my advice would be how to go past the ugly stage is to take a break, really, or even stop for a while. Take a break as long as you need it to be, and come back later on when you'll feel more relaxed, more rested, and yeah, there's honestly, there's not much to say. I still consider myself a beginner, especially in oils. Like, I've been drawing my whole life, but painting, like really taking painting seriously, not seriously in the sense of a professional career, but seriously of improving my skills, right? So, and this is why this exercise was really good. Honestly, I'm really impressed by how much I learned, and also just practicing. Like, your muscle memory now knows how to put the paint on the canvas. Having a good time doing this, and personally, to me, that's the most important thing. We're on this earth to have fun in the end, right? So I have found this artist's Q&A on Tumblr, and it's not very long and it's very specific, so I did find it very nice to add in this video. Okay, so first question, are you a digital or traditional artist? I think I'm both, because, I use both art. I use traditional art. I paint and draw a lot on traditional medium. Okay, so second question, if digital, what programs do you use? If traditional, what media? Okay, I have an iPad Pro. I think it was first generation. I did buy it secondhand. I use Procreate. Traditional, I use watercolor, gouache, oils. I like inks too. It's a bit more rare, but I still use inks, acrylics, 2. I haven't painted in acrylics in quite some time now, but I do use it as well. But mostly watercolor, lately, watercolor and oils. Okay, digital artists. How many layers do you usually use in one image? Okay, I'm gonna take really one black and white drawing. I did use 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, but for something that's very colorful, like the ones where I did my purple era, I might say, for example, the last one I've done, I have 14 layers. Okay. Fourth question. Traditional artists, what's your favorite sensory aspect, smell, texture, etc. of your medium of choice? I prefer traditional, even though I use digital a lot. And sensory aspect, I love the paper. When I paint with watercolor especially, and I did find a really good paper now, and I don't think I'm gonna ever change anymore. I have found this paper and I love feeling the grain of it. And I don't know, yeah, overall texture. 5. What are your favorite things to draw or paint? I like painting cemeteries and ghosts, as you might have noticed on my channel. I like to paint landscapes too. 7. How long have you been making art? Okay, so I've been making art since I was a little kid, like a lot of us. And then I drew a lot, and actually I got into painting again, because I used to paint when I was really small, but then it was lots of drawing, was mostly drawing. Then I went to art school for a year. Not really an art school, but that's another story. And I did pick up painting again. And then when beginning of 2020 hit with quarantine and all of that, everyone was forced to stay at home. I did pick up painting, and this is actually when I fell in love with painting again. 8. Do you prefer to create fan art or original art? I prefer original art. 9. Do you listen or watch anything while drawing or painting? If so, what? Yeah, most of the time I like to put some inspirational art videos on YouTube. And sometimes, it depends actually. Sometimes I listen to music, but most of the time I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, but I watch them when you don't kind of need the image in a podcast kind of way, you know. 10. Do you usually work in black and white or color? Mostly I do color. Okay, so that's it. Here's the end of the video. Thank you again for watching and for your support, and have a nice day. Bye!